Have you seen the Slash?
Made by users for users.
Engineered for flavor.
One of the coolest features around.
A built-in loading tool.
Learn more at www.stonesmiths.ca. It's prize time! Chime in on the Cannabis Question.
Okay.
And you could win a Cannabis 101 podcast prize pack.
Pipe and a grape, bong and a blend.
Hit us up on any of our social media feeds or email us at cannabis101podcast@gmail.com.
Okay, here we go.
So the Cannabis Question we are asking this week, and if you're watching on YouTube or any of our social media feeds, you can see it there. If you're listening, that's where you can catch the show in video format. What is the best thing cannabis has done for you personally? This could be on the medicinal side, could be on the rec side, could be on the business side, who knows? Whatever cannabis has done for you in the best way, I want to hear about it. Hit me up on Twitter at the Cannabis 101. You can get us on Facebook and Instagram at the Cannabis 101 Podcast. And you can chime in anonymously. Just email us, cannabis101podcast@gmail.com. Let us know, and you could win a Regal cigar just for chiming in. So when it comes to me, and I mentioned this in hour one on Monday, cannabis has helped me, especially CBD, with my mental health, and has allowed me to, get off pharmaceuticals, which is a big thing because I don't feel like a zombie anymore. I did it with the supervision of my doctor. I use other natural remedies like St. John's wort and some other things, and obviously therapy is a huge thing for anybody on a journey with mental health. But cannabis, not just CBD, specific strains, has helped me in that regard, especially knowing what cultivars, rather, to maybe stay away from. On the non-medicinal side, it's just opened up so much creativity. And I used cannabis before for creativity, but I didn't have anything specific. Now I can actually fine-tune what I know works for me and what helps me, and it's just opened up a whole new world of ideas and certain things like that. So I would love to hear from you on what the best thing that cannabis has done for you. Here's one from a viewer. It says, the best thing cannabis has done for me has been medical. From my finger surgery and sleep issues to my wife's menopause symptoms becoming non-existent, and for the mental health issues eased in both of my adult children. It's also nice to get chill every once in a while as well. I would agree with that. And that's a response that the person wished to remain anonymous, so by all means. But they can still win a prize package. That is definitely possible. So there we go. What has cannabis done the best thing? What is the best thing that cannabis has done for you? We will get somebody a Regal cigar just for chiming in on that. As for what pairs well with cannabis, that is anything that you pair with cannabis and do something. For me, it's watching adult cartoons. I grew up as the Simpsons being the edgy cartoon. That was the edgy cartoon when I grew up. And then Family Guy blew it out of the water. Bob's Burgers, Archer. I love all those shows. I like the Cleveland Show. I know it was short-lived and a lot of people didn't like it, but I liked it. But there's so many great adult cartoons out there that make me laugh. And we're going to feature one of them a little bit later on the show. That's a hint, another hint for you. But what pairs well with cannabis for you? Please let me know what you like to do and how you like to involve cannabis in that. All right, before we get to our feature interview, Kelsey Cannabis, I want to tell you about the Weed Weekly. It comes out every Friday, right into your inbox. I try to send it out around 4:20 if I can. It recaps the show. If you missed anything, you can also win a prize pack, and we throw in some other fun things as well. So just head to the Cannabis101podcast.ca and just subscribe. Then you're in the mix to get it every Friday in your inbox, the Weed Weekly. All right.
You got a joint? No, not on me, man. It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
Time now for Cannabis Characters.
Dopest dope I've ever smoked.
Celebrating the best from fictional 420 film
Hey, I am your stoner.
and beyond.
Heavy girl with that, man. Is it heavy stuff, man?
All right, today on our Cannabis Character segment, we are featuring a animated character, and he's actually in studio with me. So why don't I just bring him on in to say hello. There he is. We're doing Homer Simpson, who is voiced by Dan Castellaneta, of course, from the very famous Simpsons. Now, normally, this guy is more of a Duff beer and donut kind of guy, hanging out at Moe's Tavern with Barney and all his buddies and those pickled eggs. My wife started making pickled eggs this year, and I thought we were opening up a tavern because that's the only time I've ever seen pickled eggs was in a bar, and mostly it was at Moe's Tavern, and they looked green. So usually he's a beer guy, but at some point in the long history of the series, he is prescribed medicinal cannabis. And as they usually are with The Simpsons, the results are hilarious. So here is Homer Simpson getting high.
Okay, let's see. Toke as needed. Caution, objects may appear more edible than they actually are.
What's that billowing down the stairs? Oh, it's smoke! It smells like the art teacher's office. Homer, you're doing drugs! And now I'm guilty of possession. I could go to prison. Unless I testify against you.
Marge, it's making my eyes better. And it's legal. I could walk up to the president and blow smoke in his stupid monkey face. And he'd just have to sit there grooving on it.
Hello?
Marge, I just realized I am the ow in the word now. And if you tell anyone...
Honey, I like it when you call, but we just talked 5 minutes ago. Hang on, I've got call waiting. Hello?
Hey, it's me. I got Marge in the other line, and she is totally bumming me out.
Dad, I thought you didn't like our saxophone.
I didn't, but now Daddy's special medicine, which you must never use because it will ruin your life, lets Daddy see and hear magical things you will never experience. Ever.
Dad, it's 1 a.m., and I'm out of saliva.
Shh, shh, shh.
Mm.
Wow, that saxophone would make a great pipe.
All right, as usual, Homer Simpson does not disappoint. Dan Castellaneta as Homer Simpson, right here, from The Simpsons, as our cannabis character on this week's episode. We're gonna...
Bud, dope, flower, ganja, Mary Jane,
We all have our own language when it comes to cannabis.
herb, John Lennon, plant, Thai stick, salad,
So let's explore another weed word of the day.
Samuel L. Jackson, The Hobbit's Leaf, Lady Gaga, 420.
All right, weed word of the day. This is how it works. If you're new to the show, we'll give you one slang term and one standard term. And the slang term is jagged. And I keep running over these terms that they say a jazz era term for being high. And, you know, we've heard of jazz cabbage as far as, you know, words for weed and stuff, and the Vipers. And, you know, Louis Armstrong had his... the Viper Pit. If you were a cannabis fan, you could be a part of the Vipers. So jagged is another term for just being high. That guy's jagged over there. So that's kind of cool. The standard term is one hitter. And this is a device that you use for smoking that allows you to get one hit or a toke or a puff, whatever term you want to use. You tap it out, you pack in more weed for another one hit. And a lot of them indeed look like little cigarettes. So, you know, you're walking around and it just like you're smoking a cigarette, although the smoke is only coming out for one hit. So anyway, that's what a one-hitter is. They come in all different shapes and sizes as well, but enough for you to just get one hit. You know, if you're off somewhere and you don't have a lot of time, it's great. If you are somewhere and you have a lot of time, then they become annoying because you're constantly packing them. But that's what it is. Jagged and one-hitter on the Cannabis 101 podcast today.
Dopest dope I've ever smoked.